Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, that great millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I'll say Shalom to the Akim and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. So the title of today's lesson is going to be Keep Your Eyes on the Prize, with that prize being salvation. All right, as we inch further and further, all right, through these years, all right, we see more prophecy unfolding, all right, and revealing itself and coming to pass. All right, so your mind needs to be focused on the prize, which is salvation. Okay, because you got these worldly people worrying about all the shit that's going down in the world right now. All right. And our minds are supposed to be focused on higher matters, all right, or more spiritual things, okay, and waiting for the coming of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right. Now this is Lamentations 3:26, and it reads, "It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Most High." Okay, and that's the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. That's exactly what we're doing. Okay, we're waiting for the Most High to come back, save His people, and judge the wicked Israelites. All right, the 2/3 as well as the other heathen nations. All right, being one of them being Esau. All right, the so-called white man that's in rulership of this wicked kingdom. All right, so it's lucky. So, you get these scoffing people that say, oh, you've been waiting for the Most High to come back for how long now? All right. Well, it also says, all right, that, let me see. See if it'll actually grab it. Sometimes it won't. That one could work. There it is. Yeah, I skipped right past it. 2 Peter 3:10, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." All right, so that's why we're waiting, okay? That's why we're waiting for the return of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right? Is because we don't know exactly when it is, all right? But we're readying ourselves, all right? Studying to show ourselves approved, all right? Learning as much as we can, following the commandments to the best of our abilities. No one knows the day nor the hour, all right? That's not how this thing works, all right? That doesn't mean you shouldn't wait, all right? When you're waiting, you're supposed to be studying, all right, and supposed to be building yourself up, all right, and praying, all right. But these scoffers, all right, are the same people that are gonna get caught up, all right, when Yahweh Shem Yahushai comes back like a thief in the night, all right. Because like a thief in the night, what is it? You don't see a thief come, all right, until it's already too late and you've been robbed, all right. And that's how this Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna return. Okay, people are just going to keep on doing their wickedness, keep on scoffing until, it's already too late and Yahweh Shem Yahushai is back and there's not anything they can do, all right? You're not going to be able to repent in those days, all right? So, continuing on, all right? This is that, back to the topic, still on topic, but we're supposed to be, studying and following the commandments to the best of our ability and preparing ourselves for when Yahweh Shem Yahushai comes back, all right? Not filling ourselves with iniquity and doing a bunch of things that don't matter, all right? This is Ecclesiasticus 39:1, all right, on down through 4, starting from the top. "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables. He shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he hath tried the good and the evil among men. All right. So, especially with this first verse here, all right? But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies, all right? And that's exactly what we are in this truth, all right? That's one of our commandments as men, is to bring out these prophecies and to prophesy, all right? Because more and more, as I said earlier, as we get through these years, through 2019 through 2021, a lot of prophecy unfolded. All right, you started hearing more news about the mark. All right, more earthquakes started kicking up, more judgment started going forth. I can't even tell you how many rappers got judged up in those years. All right, it's too many to name. All right, you had Kobe. All right, not a rapper, but you had Kobe. All right, you had Juice. You had DMX. All right, you had who else? Man, what was his name? Just recently, you had what was his name? I can't remember his name. Kid something. Anyway, old school rapper, and you had him. I think you had one of the members of I believe one of the members of Digital Underground, died. Okay. A lot of this stuff pouring forth. All right. A lot of this judgment pouring out. Okay. You don't want to get yourself caught up in that. All right. We've seen, and those are just some of the things. We've had a lot of other things happen. All right. We started seeing food. All right, not on the shelves in stores anymore. All right, you never really seen that type of stuff before. That started happening. You go to stores and you can't find nothing on the shelf. All right. And I'm not going to describe everything. Y'all been through it, what went on through those years. Stuff that you've never seen in any year before that. All right, so judgment of the Most High is definitely going forth, all right, and he's turning up the heat. And Elder Apostle Tahar has coined this year the year of Yahweh Shem Yahushai turning up, all right, and not turning up, but turning up, like turning up the heat. Okay, so if you thought what you saw to this point, all right, was bad, now this year and going forth, all right, now we're getting closer and closer to the end. So that just means the Most High is just going to keep on turning up the heat in this place, all right. So be prepared for 2022 to be a very rough year and have some crazy shit going on. All right. So this is why we are to be occupied in the prophecies. All right. We're bringing these things forth to warn our people. All right. So the elect can be sealed. All right. As well as the 2/3 can mark themselves for destruction. All right. Because the 1/3. All right. The elect is going to hear these words. All right. And they're going to understand them. And they're going to change their ways if they haven't changed their ways already. The 2/3 they're not gonna hear any of the words, all right, that the prophets, all right, or the elders, apostles, brothers even, all right, are teaching. Are teaching. They're not going to hear any of those things. They're going to hear them and they're going to walk right by. All right. They're not going to hear them and absorb them, I should say. All right. It's going to go, as they say, in one ear and out the other. All right. On to Joshua 1:8. All right. Continuing with that same fact. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein, for then shalt thou make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. All right, so I actually wanted to grab this little part right down here at the bottom that says, because all these Christians, they like to pick and choose. It says, where was it? Here it is. That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. All right, it doesn't say just a piece. It doesn't say a part of, all right? It says, mayest observe to do according to all that is written, all right? So everything in this book that's written, all right, unless otherwise stated, all right, it is still in effect, all right? We don't have to go and burn animals as offerings anymore, all right? That has an explanation, all right? But you wacky Christians out there that's saying that the whole law has gone away with, all right, that you can eat pork now, you're going off, all right? There's been several lessons on this and rebukes on these topics, all right? If you don't know by now that you can't be eating pork, man, it's going to be hard for you to get anything if you get it at all, all right? So anyway, from the top, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, all right? So we're to be constantly preaching, all right? Constantly bringing out this word. But thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. Okay, so we're supposed to be meditating upon the word in the law of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right? So we can do better, all right? And so we can have these get these things down pat to the best of our ability, all right? For then thou shalt make thy ways prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. All right, and that's what we're going for. All right, and people say, oh well, all you Hebrew Israelites, that teach this word, you all look bummy, you all have big houses, you all ain't driving nice cars. All right, well, the great success, all right, in the prosperousness isn't speaking of material items of this world, or of things of this world. It's talking about spiritual gains. All right, we're interested in spiritual gains. The shit here, it isn't worth anything. All right, we're getting closer and closer to the end. All right, all that stuff's gonna go away. If you got a brand new BMW, a brand new Lamborghini, or any of this thing, that's all nice and well. All right, but that thing isn't gonna last too much longer. All right, we're right at the tail end of this thing. All right, but spiritual gains, all right, those stick with you. All right, and those are much more important than some new car or some new house. All right. 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right, so you're supposed to be constantly, every day, being involved in this truth in some way, whether it's reading, making lessons, watching lessons, all right, or a combination of all three. All right, every single day. All right, you can't just take a day off from the truth. That's not how this works. All right, you have to be in it every single day. Okay, there's no time off. You can't get a vacation from the truth. That's not how this thing works. All right, this is 2 Timothy. Yeah, I'll grab this real quick. I grabbed this one. It's 2 Timothy 3:12. All right, because you get these people. I say, if you're truly the people of the Most High, if you're truly, doing what you're supposed to be doing, why are you always, going through hardships and going through troubles? All right, or if you're the people of the Most High, why do they have to go through persecution in the end of the days, or why do some of them have to be martyred? All right, and it's just the fact of the matter. I'm going to go ahead and read 2 Timothy 3:12 from the top. Yea, and all that shall live godly in Yahushua Mashiach shall suffer persecution, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them, and that from a child that has known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Hamashiach Yahushai. Okay? So the basic gist of this is, while the people, all right, while all that live, all right, according to what Yahweh Shem Yahushai commanded of us, are going to suffer persecution, the evil men, all right, the wicked people, all right, and the seducers, all right, and these warlocks, all right, and these LGBTQ, and these feminists, all right, and these adulterers, and all these weed smokers, all right. Those people are gonna have it way worse, all right. It says that they shall wax worse and worse, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived, all right? So it's going to be a million times worse for them than for us, all right? While we're still going to go through persecution, it's going to be worse for them than it is for us. Even though some of the things that we're going to go through is going to seem really bad, it's going to be a lot worse for them, all right? Being in this truth is a lot better of an option than being out in the world and going through what these worldly people are going to have to go through, all right? Just a bunch of missile food waiting to get ate, all right? Now, I'll go ahead and read this one, and then I'll get the other one, and then we'll close out. This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. But wait ye upon me, saith the Most High, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Okay? And this is what we're waiting for precisely. All right? We're waiting for, because the same time this is, it says, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, all right, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Okay? So we're waiting for the Most High to come back, swoop up his people, all right, and wreak hell upon this place, all right, because we don't get our kingdom until this kingdom is gone, all right, and we're looking forward to our kingdom, all right, where we can dwell in righteousness, okay, where we don't have to worry about these unrighteous decrees that Esau Edom keeps, putting out there, all right, or these terrible laws, well, that's technically a decree, or these terrible things that Esau Edom's doing across the planet, all right, with all sorts of wicked, abominable things, all right, and they basically, what's the word I'm looking for? They basically condition Jake to do wickedness, all right. Now that again all goes back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, because nobody really has free will, all right, but Esau Edom is being used as a tool to make wickedness seem like it's an okay and acceptable thing to do, all right, when in reality it's not. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab this, and then we'll close out. This is 2 Peter 3 and 11. And it reads, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's precisely what we're looking for. We're ready for righteousness, all right? We're ready to be in our own kingdom where we can rule, all right, righteously, all right? And these even the nations that are going into captivity, all right, and going into slavery, they're going to prefer us in rulership than this devil Esau Edom, all right? That's how that's how terrible of a ruler and wicked of a ruler that Esau Edom is. All right, they're going to be in captivity, and these other heathen nations are going to prefer us as a ruler. All right, so with that, I'm going to close out. Lord willing, it was edifying. All right, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, that great millstone that taught me this truth to rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. All right, like I said, just keep enduring. All right, and keep hastening into the coming of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, as it says, looking forward and hasting into the coming days of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, or of Yahweh. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. We're waiting for salvation. All right, so again, keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, Shalom.